Hello and welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you are new. My name is Valerie and today is Friday, June 7th, and since it's the end of the week, I'll be matching a few transactions and approving them. I also received some interest payments from a few accounts. I received, $27.40 from my high yield savings account, and then I had some cash back on my from my Apple Card high yield savings account, so we'll need to put that in. So let's go ahead and jump into this video. These were transactions that were previously done last week. They were already inputted, so they don't need matching, but everything that has a link on it is already good to go. Yeah, so let's go ahead and approve this. See, I transferred the money over to the savings. Like I mentioned in the last video. Let's see, this one is good. And then we have this one. Oh, so I moved money from my checking account to my bills account for my T-Mobile bill. I forgot to do that in the last video because my T-Mobile bill will be coming out this either today. Did it come out today? Yeah, it did come out today. So I did that on 3 days ago. Yeah, so on the 4th I removed that. Okay, so this is a deposit to my Apple, some Apple Cash. So Apple doesn't, every time the Apple syncs with YNAB, it just leaves it as deposit. It doesn't change it. I don't know why it doesn't keep it the same as I have it, but and when it comes into my Apple high yield savings account, I always just label it as Apple Daily Cash because that's exactly what it is. Any time I use my Apple Card, whether virtual or with the card itself, you get cash back, and so it automatically deposits that cash back straight into the savings account. So it just appears as a deposit, and so I like to just rename it as Apple Daily Cash because when I do my reports, I like to see everything separated, so I know how much is actual, like an actual deposit to my bank account, which I label those as well though. But more money towards the Final Cut Pro. I'll be almost there soon because I think Apple Final Cut Pro is like a little like $300, so I just need about 60, a little less than 60 to go, and I'll be good. This was me taking out the $700 for food and expenses where I'm at. So that was a currency exchange. I have the checkbook upstairs, so I'll input the check number in the memo later. But I'm gonna go ahead and approve that transaction. And then this was the phone bill, so that can get approved. So that's done. Wait. Yeah. So what's Apple missing? Oh, why is this not linked? Don't know. Let's check the Apple high yield savings account balance to make sure. $240.31. Yep. So that's good. So let's reconcile this one. Okay, that's good. While we're in here, let's just go to the Apple Card. $29.39. So yes, that's good to go. So we do have the money already in our or in my categories to pay that. So we'll do that at the end of the month. Now, let's go. I tried logging into all of my accounts so it'll be easier to pull them up. Let's go to my Ally accounts. 853787. Yes, because we got interest in. So let's reconcile that. And that interest, that 2740, is just going to go straight to the core savings on the Ally account. And then let's go to Capital One before it signs me out. Okay, we have 103.67. I did just make a payment to that like an hour or so ago because I do need to change the date on the budget, because I always thought that this card was due on the 13th, but it's not due on the 13th. It reports to the credit bureaus on the 13th. So I need to change this, the name of this category. But it's already reconciled. So let's go ahead and edit this and change this to the 8th, because that's the day it's actually due. And I'm going to put in the notes reports on the 13th. And it reports on the 13th if the month has 30 days or less, and then it'll report on the 14th if the month has 31 days. But I always just make sure by the 13th I'm good. But most of the time I don't have to worry about the due date on the 8th because I usually pay my credit cards twice a month. I'll pay it when it's due, and then I also pay it at the end of the month. But the last couple of months I haven't been paying them twice. I haven't been paying it at the end of the month because I've been trying to get everything back to normal since going home on vacation. So now that I'm getting back into the flow, I'll make sure I start doing that. Because before I was making sure that at the end of the month in YNAB, I had nothing to carry over as far as credit card payments into the next month. So I have something in my eye. But yeah. But I did pay that. So let's go ahead, and I always want to go over here to record the payment, but it's right here. So let's record this payment, and I did it today, and it came making sure this says the bills. Yep, bills account. So let's go ahead and save that, and it is pending. So we're just gonna leave this like this. So the working balance is 0, but it's just not cleared yet, so we're good to go. Next, let's go to Navy Federal, which signed me out. Oh, my phone's gonna die. I have 5% battery. Oh my goodness. All right, my checking account is 2084.83. 2084.83. Alrighty, we're good there. Bills accounts 197.67. But the payment for my phone hasn't came out, nor the Capital One, so that's why it's not correct. It doesn't match yet. So we can't really reconcile because we figured that out. And well, why didn't it do it in the last video? That's weird, because in the last video when I tried to reconcile my Apple Card? I was trying to reconcile my Apple Card, and it would not let me reconcile my Apple Card because the payment was still pending. Well, the payments are pending, so why are you letting me reconcile? That is so weird. I don't understand that. But let's go ahead and reconcile it anyway, because that's the balance that's in the bank. So this is what it was supposed to do in the last video for the Apple Card. You should be able to reconcile it, and it's supposed to reconcile everything up to the two that are pending. But it didn't do that last. So I don't know. It is what it is. It got reconciled now, so. And then my savings hasn't changed. So let's reconcile that. Yes. And then I haven't used my Amex card, which I still need to pay. I have not paid my internet or transportation here yet. So I need to do that this weekend. I need to do that. I need to make a note of that to make sure I pay that. Okay. Yes, to make sure I pay that. All right, so we got everything. I'm not using that card. Savings, bills, checking. All right, that's good. So let's go to the budget, and we're just going to put this $27.40. It's going into the Ally savings, and it's just going straight into the core savings. And then let me make sure my credit card category for Capital One changed here. It did, so we're good. All right, so that's good. Well, this is definitely the quickest video I've ever done on here. Yeah, because I have nothing. I've already input that. Let me see. Yeah, I have nothing else. Nothing else. I did want to know that, okay, so I get paid next week on Thursday, because they didn't pay a day early. So I get paid on Thursday. Since the 15th falls on a weekend, people will get paid that Friday then, but since I get paid a day before, I'll get paid on Thursday. So I'll be able to fund. What I've decided I'm going to do is I'm going to fund my needs, what I need for July. I'm going to start funding July 1st. Once I get my needs, and then I get my moving categories filled. Other than the car. So everything except for the car. So I'm going to fill $784.93 plus well, this isn't it. That's already funded. Plus this $970. And then whatever is left is going to go into my June savings for the safety net and travel. That's what I'm going to do for my next paycheck, because I want to make sure I get my funds back to 1 month ahead, like truly 1 month ahead. and not just using the last paycheck of this month to fund next month. To me, that's not 1 month ahead. In theory, it is because it's the month before, but it's still that's that paycheck, the first of the month paycheck, technically. But I want to make sure I'm 1 month ahead truly. So I'm going to go ahead with this mid-month paycheck next week. I'm going to fund July, and then whatever is left, I'm going to fund into my June safety net and travel funds, whatever is left. If there's not anything left, then it won't get funded until the end of the month. Yeah, that's what I'm going to do. Yeah, I'm gonna do that. Okay. Well, this was a quick one. I don't have anything else for this video, so there you have it. If you've enjoyed this video, or if you prefer short videos, let me know. And I'll, I don't know what I was going to say. But yeah, if you've enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up. Go ahead and leave a comment down below. I appreciate it if you subscribe to the channel, and I will see you next week. Bye. That was so awkward. What in the world?